gymnastics was a little more than just nerve-wracking. Kind of just counted on her to turn me into goo, grace, whatever it did.
Hey guys, it's Lana here, and today I am finally doing my Q&A for you. I have taken questions from Snapchat and from Instagram, and I think I have a couple on Twitter as well. And all of my social media links are down in the description box. If you are not following me on any of those things, definitely make sure that you do. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, definitely subscribe, because I don't know why you're watching a Q&A about me if you're not even following my channel. I have a question here from Sophie.mxy on Snapchat. Were you ever bullied in school? If so, why? And how did you deal with it? So yes, I was bullied in school, but I don't consider myself to be like a bullied kid. I had people in my life that did try to bully me, and I think that my attitude towards that just kind of made them bored and they couldn't be bothered to bully me anymore. From when I was like in preschool, I had a few kids, even when I was that young, there were kids that tried to bully me. I remember there's one girl, she was really mean. I just didn't give her any of my time, like I didn't waste time on it, and I just didn't let it bother me. And I think because they could tell that it just wasn't affecting me, it just wasn't bothering me, so it kind of made them feel like, oh, like they're wasting their time. And yeah, I guess they were just kind of embarrassed maybe that I just did not care about them at all, so they stopped. I kind of just keep smiling, and I realised that that really enrages them when you smile, but they realise they can't do anything about it and they just quit. I have way too much frizz and my hair gets big easily. Any tips on getting flattish but defined curls? My hair, I think, is probably exactly what you're describing. It doesn't go out, but it's kind of big, and my curls are pretty defined, I think. And I think the only reason my hair does that is because it's so long. I think if my hair was shorter, which I actually want it to be shorter because I really like that look of it being big, so I'm really thinking of cutting my hair, and actually so that my hair can have more volume and go out and be more big. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I actually would like my hair to be like that. But yes, definitely the length helps. If you want it to be more flat, you know, quite heavy products can do that to your hair as well. So if you are wearing a lot of leave-in conditioner, lots of oil, and a lot of curl cream, that can definitely do that to your hair as well. A combination of products like that might also make your hair look kind of wet, but if you can find a good combination, then that can kind of weigh down your hair and get it to look a bit more flat, and it will definitely add definition as well, if that's what you're looking for. So I have another question from a Despicable Me. It is, have you ever straightened your hair, like smoothing or rebonding? And how long and what treatments do you use to get a recovery from that? Yes, I had my hair relaxed a few times. My recovery from that has been a long process. I'd say it took me around about 2 or 3 years to completely recover that, because you literally have to grow it all out. There's no way to get your hair to go back to how it was after you've done a chemical treatment on it. You can't just flip a switch and get it to go back. Amberlyn.10 asks, what one thing did you do to make your hair grow fast? So probably the main thing that I did was to stop straightening it. Hair straighteners, hair curlers, those kind of things. They're damaging your hair, they're making your hair break off, you're getting split ends. Your hair's breaking off, it's not growing. Obviously no more relaxer, because that is extremely damaging to your hair. And finding a good moisture rich conditioner as well really helped. To start with, I was using Tresemme. I mean, you guys know I was using Tresemme, but to find a really good moisture rich conditioner, just so that your hair has got some life. Moisture is a life, and that is what your hair needs to carry on growing. Lena, what type of music do you listen to? I dread this question when people ask me, because I can never give like a straight, just a straight answer. I hate saying that I listen to everything, because I feel like that kind of says that I don't listen to anything, but I really do listen to a huge range of different types of music. Yes, lately I've been listening to modern baseball that my sister got me into. They have a song called The Weekend, which I'm obsessed with. I'm into things like kind of indie and soft rock music. I love the Twin Atlantic, I love the 1975. My first album was actually David Bowie's Greatest Hits, because my mom loved David Bowie. So obviously with this year, with David Bowie being taken from us. I've really gotten back into listening to David Bowie. My favourite song ever from him is Starman. I love Big Sean. Big Sean is one of my favourite musicians. And Jhené Aiko, of course. Bands like The Strokes. I mean, I love The Strokes. This is We're Number One by the world record. Remisiyam. Because you are such a kind and caring person towards animals and you're vegetarian, would you consider making a video about how we should treat animals and the importance of caring and looking after them? Or even a topic such as Black Lives Matter or Love is Love. P.S. I love you. I love you too. On my Instagram bio it says that I am veggie, so I've been a vegetarian since I was 7 years old. For a while in my bio it said I was vegan, but I was really cautious to put that there. I am a strong supporter of the vegan community. I think that what vegans do is amazing, but I think that in the world of social media and on YouTube especially, if I call myself vegan and then if I mess up or slip up, I know there will be people that will come for me. It's kind of scary and it's kind of sad that I don't feel comfortable to call myself vegan just in case I slip up. You know, I don't want to, you know, accidentally eat something that I didn't realize had dairy in it or something and then, you know, be attacked and have videos made about me and stuff like that. So for the meantime it just says veggie, but I do eat a vegan diet as best I can. I really do care for the animals. I love animals. I need to make a separate video for this because literally if I try to do it right now it's gonna get really heavy and really deep. I'm gonna be talking for a really long time. So yes, that was a really good question. I would absolutely love to make a video on that. I would love to show you guys some of the food that I eat and just give you guys some ideas and yeah, like start a discussion with you guys because, you know, it is something that is really dear to me. With regards to something like Black Lives Matter or Love is Love as well, I would love to talk about those things. Thinking of doing a big thing around Black Lives Matter and I'm still thinking of doing that. So look out for that. That's possibly in the works in the future. So here's a question from Madame Frank. How do you keep the hair on the nape of your neck from tangling? Or is this just my problem? No, I get this problem as well. It really does tangle by the nape of my neck. And I was trying to find a way to stop this happening because I think that there's not a lot of room down there for your hair to move around in and it will just tangle just because there's nowhere else for it to go. So I find that if your hair is really moisturized, so a lot of moisture, a lot of oil, it gives your hair a bit more slip and tends to prevent it from tangling. So I experimented with this myself. I just applied quite a bit more oil to my hair than I would have before and it meant that my hair was really moisturized and my hair really did not tangle. I mean, I don't know of a way to just flat out prevent that happening, but it's definitely something that I will look into for you. More. My camera's gonna die. Madame Frank also asks, what is the timeline between when you first started your healthy hair journey until now? So when I first started, it must have been around have a look at my hair journey because I went through everything in that video and I cannot remember off the top of my head, but I do believe that it was 2013 and I made my first video for this channel in 2014 and then I started making loads more videos in 2015, so yes. Eman_T says, what leave-in do you use? My favourite one that I've been using has been from a Queen of Kinks and Curls, but this is the same brand, but this is the conditioner, but essentially it's this brand, but it's the leave-in conditioner. That's the one I've been using. So Vanessa Ray asks, I love your videos, thank you, and says, is it better to She says, is it better to detangle your hair in or out of the shower? So I always detangle in the shower with a ton of conditioner on my hair so it gives my hair a lot of slip, and I use a tangle teaser to detangle my hair. I never really bother detangling my hair out of the shower because all it's going to do is turn my hair into a huge frizz ball and it's probably going to cause a lot of breakage just because it doesn't have that slip and it's dry, so I never really do that. Jessica Zamora asks, how do you deal with gym hair? So when I go to the gym, I try to get as much of my hair away and out of my face as I can. So I will do like some kind of twist or some kind of braid, just anything so that my hair is not in my face and making me hot and sweaty. So quite often I will sweat a ton, like I sweat a lot. So I tend to wash my hair on days that I have been to the gym. It doesn't really matter what I've done with my hair because I will want to make it clean. I don't want my hair to smell like sweaty hair. I will just literally just wash with water and put on conditioner or a leave-in conditioner just so that my hair is somewhat clean. Jessica Zamora also asks, how do you restyle your curly hair for school? So for my hair, like when I'm in a rush, I tend to literally just spray some water on, add some coconut oil, scrunch up the curls a little bit, and then I'm pretty much good to go. If the curls around my face are looking a little bit, you know, flat or stretched out, then I will do like a half up, half down and just pull it all back, or I will just put my hair in a ponytail, and that is generally like my go-to hairstyles when I'm in a rush for work and or school. Tati underscore Sanido. She says, which country would you love to visit and why? That is such a tough question. I would love to visit so many different countries. New Zealand. People have told me that New Zealand is kind of similar to the UK, but just really beautiful and more chilled out, and that's, you know, maybe that sounds boring, but I just love being chilled, so maybe that is the place for me to go. Maybe the US as well. I've never been, and I know a lot of you guys are from there, but I think it's really cool that, you know, it's such a huge place and you can be at one end of the country and it's completely different climate to the other end of the country, and it's so diverse kind of wherever you go. So maybe I could kind of get away with going to one country and feel like I've been to a whole ton of different places. I could go to Florida, I could go to California, I could go to New York, you know, and then feel like I've been to a ton of different places when I've only been to one country. Mia underscore says, asks, what's your favourite styling product? So my favourite styling products at the moment are Keep It Curly, Texture My Way, Keep It Curly, Texture My Way is a curling cream, and I've been loving that lately. It works really well with my curls, it works really well on dry hair, it works really well on wet hair, and it works really well to spritz up your curls the day after, so I've been loving that. I love the Papaya Slip Taming Lotion from Trepadora. I adore that product. Those are the first two that spring to mind right now for styling products. But if I think of any more, I might make a video. Kayla MW, it's either Kayla MW or it's Kayla W, asks, do you have any suggestions on how to get more volume and curl at the roots? Definitely start picking your hair. If you are in your wash and go, get an afro comb and start picking at the roots. Scrunch up your roots like this. Try to avoid applying too much product to your roots. Don't apply conditioner at your roots as well, because that can definitely weigh down your roots. Shorter hair as well will definitely give you more volume. Like I've already said, my hair is kind of long and it kind of pulls down my volume, so that is kind of why I want my hair to be a little bit shorter. But yeah, those are just a few quick tips and I really hope that they help. Blue3 underscore III asks, do you think that short curly hair is immature? She has short curly hair and her mum says it looks a little bit girly. I definitely do not think that short curly hair looks immature. I think regardless of what your hair type is like, whether it is straight, like pin straight, wavy or curly, I think if you have a short choppy hairstyle, it looks like you get regular haircuts and you've got your life together. I think that looks like more kind of grown up. My hair's really long and, you know, I like having long hair, but I think if I were to have short hair, maybe that would make me look a little bit older, maybe. And not older in a bad way, just maybe a bit more grown up. So I'm actually thinking of cutting my hair a little bit shorter, but in no way do I think that short curly hair looks too immature. Emily Tola asks advice for dyeing curly hair, or how to have the least damage as possible from dyeing it. I try to avoid dyeing all of my hair. I definitely don't apply bleach to all of my head. I haven't coloured my hair in a really long time, so I've kind of got really bad roots right now. So rather than bleaching all of your hair, definitely go for highlights rather than bleaching all of your hair, because that will just be less damage because less of your hair has got bleach on it. Or if you're just going to go for a different kind of colour, or you know, you just want a bit of a tint on your hair, then have a look at tints, have a look at wash-in, wash-outs that will not damage your hair in any way. Rachel.Aquilina asks, did you ever go through a stage when your hair was really frizzy? So I still go through stages when my hair is really frizzy. Sometimes I wake up, my hair is a big frizzy mess, and I know that that's because I didn't do something right. Maybe I didn't use a leave-in, maybe I didn't use enough leave-in, maybe I haven't wet my hair for a while, so then I need to do something about it. Because basically when your hair is frizzy, it's because it doesn't have enough moisture in it, so it starts sucking in moisture from the air, which then starts creating frizz. So if you can apply moisture, like after you have come out of the shower, apply a leave-in, apply an oil, make sure that you are regularly moisturising your hair, and that is the best way to combat frizz. Okay, so that is it for my Q&A. Don't forget, if you have any more questions for me, stick them into the comments down below. Also, start a discussion among yourselves. If you guys have any knowledge or anything that you know that you can help other people, then definitely share it in the comments down below, because I love seeing you guys helping each other. It warms my heart to see you guys doing it, so just carry on. And yes, that is all from me. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Snapchat. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not done already, and I will catch you next time. Bye!